remember when something happens, oh, that's it. I have a friend who teaches second grade, and he keeps a blog. Every Saturday he posts a blog of things that made me laugh this week. And I love reading his blog because it's all these, I mean, it's just a list. And sometimes there'll be 3 things, and sometimes there'll be 6 things. But it's just things that kids will say or do, and it's just stuff that made him laugh. And it's always usually funny kid kind of things.
4 more minutes.
April, if you'll flip over and look at April. I did put in our den days because they're different. I mean, your time schedule is going to be different. Make sure that they know. Elementary teachers will not know what den day means. You'll need to tell them what a den day is and why that means that your time is different. And then, of course, spring break is in there. And I had originally decided that you would come back the Friday before spring break. But then I realized that you would want that one last week in April. And so I gave you that one last week in April. So you've got that extra week. And then that following week, AP tests start for those of you who will be taking AP tests. And, you know, life begins to, I start losing you. However, you do need to come back. There are required days because you have the big portfolio that's due. We have to present that. That's part of your college credit requirement. And then we've got to run through the little bit of history and video. And I'll give you those days that you for sure need to be back. Okay, you can put the calendar away. You can move that to the other side if you want to as we go through forms. Put them on the other side. Pull out the Let Me Introduce Myself form. This is the way you're going to introduce yourself to your students and to your teacher. Now, you may have emailed back and forth. If you have, you've already gotten some kind of introductory things. But most teachers, especially in elementary school, will do something. They'll even put you on a bulletin board or something, make you feel welcome. I've had cadets go in, and the teachers had fixed them a little desk, and they've got special things, and they come back with stuff already. It's just, it depends on the teacher. But this is for you to write a letter of introduction to your students and to your teachers. So you want to put things on there that the kids are going to know. Things that you like to do or what you liked when you were in that grade or special memories, things like that. You're not going to put, you know, very, very personal things on there. And if you want to take this space right here and put one of your senior pictures or a picture of you with your dog or with your little brother or whatever, then that would be nice. Feel free to do that, to have a picture. Because the teacher will probably put this up on the bulletin board. There's also a chance that the teacher could copy this and send it home with the children in their, a lot of them have Thursday packets or something that goes home with them weekly. It's possible that they could copy this and put it in that packet to know, here's somebody who's going to be in the classroom with your child, and here's things you should know. This is who it is. You should always start by saying, I am a teacher cadet at Dutch Fork High School, and maybe talk a little bit about what you've learned in the class and how, you know, then about yourself. I'm excited about working with Ms. Jeffries and her students as I learn about the teaching career, something like that. Any questions about this? You will take this. Now, if you want me to send it so they get it on Monday, all you have to do is do it this afternoon and bring it to me, or do it when we have extra time and leave it with me and make sure that the teacher's name is on there in the school, and I'll put it in interoffice mail and they'll get it on Monday. But if you want to take it and give it to the teacher in that teacher's packet, then all you're going to do is complete it and move it from your packet to the teacher packet. Make sure that it's in there.
Do you want us to address it to the teacher or like
Say-
teacher's class?
You could do it both to both.
Okay.
Dear Ms. Smith and 4th grade students. Okay? Any questions about that? All right, that one can go. And now the next form is your guidelines. This one's very important to me because this has most of the most important things I want to say to you. And it is so important that I'm going to read through these and not just rely on you to read them later. And I'm also going to ask you when we're finished. Don't do it until we're finished, because you can't sign that you've heard and understand and everything until I've actually gone through it. You do not have this?
Neither did I.
Okay. That's why they were backwards. Okay, which doesn't give me one, I guess, to look over. So, all right, can I ask the two of you to look over so I can borrow one of yours?